Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Hope you're having a great day today. Let's get into our email. Let's see what we can get into here. This one's due tomorrow, so we're definitely going to do that one. And I thought I saw another one when I was looking. This one. So we got two that are due tomorrow. So we'll definitely do that. And maybe we'll throw in an extra one just for fun. This email says, "Good day. I think something's broken. I was experimenting and, well, I don't think I'll do it again. My friend says she thinks it's RAM, so can you do that before tomorrow? Heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. I was on PC Bay the other day and saw some awesome plastic light gray cables." So we want some plastic light gray cables. And wants us to replace the RAM and the hard drive. Got a budget of $400. Let's take a look at what they've got in there. Oh man. The Pentium G 4560. Hope they're not doing any major gaming on that, but we can definitely replace that RAM and that hard drive. So let's go ahead. Let's accept that one. And then we'll try to remember to put those plastic light gray cables in there. Sometimes I forget. All right, let's do another fix. Let's take a look at this fix. Says, I need some help. Can't believe my PC broke. When I press the power button, the system just locks up. My horoscope totally warned me about this. Worry about used parts. I've never cleaned it out. Is that okay? Regards, Joan Mercury. So a budget of $1750 to replace the PSU and the graphics card. Let's take a look at these stats. Oh, another... Oh, man. So they've got a Celeron G3930 along with an RTX 2080. Man. So maybe with this big of a budget, we'll see what kind of money's left over. Maybe they'll let us get away with upgrading a couple of things. I mean, they've got a nice M.2 and a big hard drive, but that Celeron is not going to push that 2080 all that well. All right, let's go ahead and accept that one. And then let's do this build. This build that's due tomorrow says, hi, are you available for a job? I need a new computer if you're available. I really want it to be able to run Playerunknown's Battlegrounds. You've got to get it done by tomorrow. Have you heard of Seagate? They're meant to be pretty good. Worry about used parts. Sent from my phone. So a budget of $2,250 to play PUBG at minimum spec. Let's take a look at what that is. Or what minimum spec is anyway. Not what PUBG is. Minimum spec for PUBG. 8 gigs of RAM, 6 gigs of VRAM, 30 gigs of storage, an i3 7300, and a 1060 6 gig. We can probably build something a little bit better than that. We can probably build something a little bit better. So let's go ahead and accept that one. All right, I'm going to step away. I'm going to get the parts that the repairs need, as well as the parts for this build, put into the shopping cart, and I will be right back. All right, so I've got the RAM and hard drive for the first repair. I added a couple of upgrade things that hopefully we'll get away with adding to the second repair, which is an i7 7700K and another stick of Corsair Dominator Platinum. I think it was 8 gig, 3600 megahertz. We've also got their RTX 2080 and their 860 watt power supply. And then for our PUBG build, we've got an Asus ROG Strix Z370E gaming motherboard, an i7 8700, a Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4 CPU cooler, 2 sticks of HyperX Predator 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. We've got an Asus ROG Strix RTX 2070 Super, 650 watt power supply, a 3 terabyte hard drive, a 256 gig M.2 drive. We're also going to put 4 RGB Mortoni fans in the case. And for the case, we've got the Corsair Carbide Series 275R in black. All right, let's make sure we've got all this for next day delivery. Let's buy it now. We can go end our day. We can get in all of our parts and our repairs, and we can get to work. All right. Here's all of our parts. And we've got our repairs here as well. Place RAM and hard drive. And then this is the one that needs... Oh, it needs a little dusting too. It's a little bit dusty. That's all right. We'll take care of that. And then here's our case for our build. Let's grab this Post-it note. Get that put over here on the workbench. Let's get started with this repair. We need to replace the RAM and the hard drive. So let's just go ahead and do that. We're not even going to try to start it up. Let's grab this RAM out of here. Oh, that's a cool case. It's a cool looking case. Let's get the hard drive out. Let's take a look. Come down here. Here is their broken RAM. So let's sell that off. And then let's find... There it is. Let's find the stick to replace it. We'll get that installed. And then we need to go to storage. Let's take a look at their hard drive. It is indeed broken. Ooh, $1 if we sell it. Try not to spend that all in one place. Let's sell that off. And we will grab the new hard drive and get that installed. And then this one, is this the one that wanted... Did they want the gray cables? I don't even remember now. Let's see. Plastic light gray cables. Plastic light gray cables. So let's remove all their cables. We can replace them with the plastic light gray. I think that's all of it. Let's cable this up. Let's see. Do I have light gray? Loose plastic plain light gray. Ribbon braided plain light. This looks white in comparison to this light gray. Well, this isn't plastic, so I guess we're going with these. Because they're at least plastic. Let's cable everything up. And then because we replaced the hard drive, we need to grab a USB drive and get that installed so we can power this on and let the operating system install. Oh, it's fast. Look at the speed of that hard drive installing. I'm just joking. It's slow. It's incredibly slow. While it's doing its thing, though, I guess we could go ahead and get a side panel on so we can look at how awesome this case is. We'll go ahead and put this side panel on because everything's installed now. And it looks good and it's working, so let's get this sucker out in the hall and we can get started on this next fix and sort of an upgrade, even though they didn't ask for it. Their budget just happened to be big enough that we could upgrade. I don't know if I need to take this panel off, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, so we need to get this graphics card out of here. Let's do that first. And then their power supply. How the heck do we get to this thing? This panel? Maybe this panel? I don't know. I've actually never built in this case. I've actually never built in this case. Let's see. So this panel, and then this. Wow, it's a lot of work to get to that power supply. That's a lot of work to get to that power supply. All right, let's get some compressed air and let's clean this thing out. Maybe. Come on. There we go. There we go. Man, they don't have any fans in this case. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Let's take this CPU cooler off because I want to replace their CPU kind of without their permission. And I also want to add another stick of RAM kind of without their permission. But their budget was big enough, so hopefully they won't be too upset. Oh, geez. Property of... I don't know. Sometimes when it does that, maybe I should just put it back in. Usually when it does that, it won't let you replace it. So they're stuck with their... I don't know why they would choose that CPU. But I'm just going to put it back in there because I don't want to get a bad score by not using their CPU, but we'll still upgrade their RAM. I don't see any reason why we can't do that. So let's see, let's go to memory. Let's grab this other stick of RAM that I got for them, and then let's just go ahead. Let's put their CPU cooler back on, because I don't want to get like 2 stars just because we upgraded their computer form without their permission. All right, let's get their new graphics card. Let's see here. So this one is definitely broken. We will take the $34 for that. And we'll grab the new one and get that installed. And then their power supply. Let's see. Let's come down here. Their power supply is definitely broken. Oh, did I grab the wrong? Uh-oh. Well, they're going to get a little bit more powerful power supply than what they've got. So they're getting an 860 watt instead of a 560. I'm not sure how I did that. Maybe the 5 looked like an 8. I don't know. They should be happy with a better power supply, though. So let's grab that and get it installed. And then we need to put, let's see, some of these pieces back on. We've got this PSU shroud. And then we've got this beauty panel. And then I need to see if I have these cables. Let's see, are those purple? Okay, is it this? Let's see. That looks like it. That looks about right. So let's go ahead, let's cable this all up. There we go. Now let's see if it boots. I'm going to hop into their BIOS real quick. I'm going to turn XMP on just so they get the most out of that 3600 megahertz RAM. We'll let this thing reboot. All right. I think we're good to go. We just need to get this case put back together. So let's get rid of that. Let's get this on. And then we'll get the side panels on. And we can get this thing out in the hallway. And then get started on our build. Once we're done with our build, we will check on our PC Bay auctions. All right. I kind of like this case. I might have to build in it sometime. I have not built in this Raging Tech case yet. It's pretty cool looking, though. Pretty cool. Out in the hall with you. Let's get to work on this PUBG build. Get the side panels taken off. Let's see, we need this front panel off because we are getting rid of these fans. And we're putting some RGB fans in. There we go. So let's do that first because sometimes I forget. Let's come down here. And where are they? Where are they? Here's one. Let's get these mounted first. What? There's no way that's in the way. Get out of here. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll take it out and put a fan in and see if it remounts. That's interesting. Okay, let's put the fan in and then we'll see if we can get that hard drive cage remounted. Did I put the right fan in there? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I did. It didn't look right. It didn't look right. Okay, let's see if we can put the drive bay. Oh, yeah. It goes right back in. No problems. No problems. Okay, let's get a motherboard in. We've got the Asus ROG Strix Z370E gaming motherboard. Get that mounted. Then we'll get this thing ready for CPU. We've got 2 sticks of RAM. And then we'll probably just put our M.2 drive right there. So let's get our CPU first. We've got the i7 8700 non-K. Then we'll grab our RAM. We've got 2 sticks of HyperX Predator 8 gig 3200 megahertz. Very nice. Then let's get some thermal paste on the CPU. And then let's grab some storage. We've got this Gigabyte 256 gig M.2 drive. I'm going to put that right here. And then while we're doing storage, we've got a 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. We're going to go ahead and install that. While we're on this side of the case, let's go ahead and grab our power supply. We've got the EVGA Supernova 650 watt P2. There we go. And then we need to mount our CPU cooler. We've got the Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4. Covers over all of our RAM. But it ought to keep that CPU ice cold. Ice cold. Let's put the graphics card here. Whoops. No, not you. Go away. There we go. Oh, should I have put the graphics card in before I put that in? That's a good question. It may not let us put it in. Let's see. Got the Asus ROG Strix 2070 Super. Nope, it fit right in there. Man, that looks nice. That looks nice. Okay, it is time to cable this up. Let's do, I don't know, what color? What color? Doesn't Asus stuff light up red? I think it does. I don't want to just do red cables. What do we have? No, let's not do the ketchup mustard. I almost did the ketchup mustard cables. But that triggers some people. Oh, no, not going to do those. We've got the red, white, and blue. We've got the red and white. Brighten up the case a little bit. Got whatever the heck's going on there. The blue, yellow, red. I don't know how I feel about those. Maybe we'll do the red, white, and blue. Do the red, white, and blue. Somewhatly patriotic. Can I not click this? What's going on here? There we go. There we go. I thought it didn't want to plug in. Oh, stop. That's the power button. I want the front panel connector to plug in, please. Okay. Let's grab a USB drive. Let's get that installed. We will power this on, hop into the BIOS. There we go. Let's turn our XMP on. I want to make sure we're booting from the M.2 drive. We will let the operating system install. While that is installing, oh, these colors kind of work. These colors kind of work out. Let's get our dust filter installed on the front, as well as our front panel. We'll also get the PCI lock, maybe. There we go. And then we'll grab the side panel for this side. And the side panel for this side. I don't think I'm going to have to change any colors. I like the way that looks. I think that looks great. Let's take a look at it without the UI in the way. I haven't built an air-cooled system in this game in quite a few episodes, so it's kind of nice to do something a little bit different. I think it looks great. I think it looks great. Let's get this thing out in the hallway. We can collect some money, and then we will check on our PC-based stuff. So here is a repair. Let's go ahead and collect that. 5 stars. They put in a working RAM, and I couldn't be happier. Well, good. Good, good. Let's go to this one. This is the one we sort of tried to upgrade. 5 stars. I'm very happy with my new PSU. And it's all new parts. Top job. Great. And then finally, is this our build? Here's our build. Here's our build. 5 stars. They built me a great PC. Awesome. Awesome. So we got more emails for more episodes. Ooh, 3070 for $404. Yeah, we might have to buy some stuff. We might have to buy some stuff. Let's close all this out. Let's hop into PC Bay. Let's definitely buy this 3070. I don't need that case. The colorful iGame Z390 for $80. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. And I'm okay not getting either one of those cases. But let's take a look at our builds. The first one's up to $1,002. We've still got 3 days remaining on all of them. Second one's up to $875, and the final one is up to $1,646. If you didn't see the episode where we built these, I will put a link up in the upper right-hand corner. You can go check that episode out. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Also, if you want to help support the channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next episode.